Hey, collective, how are you guys? Hopefully, you guys are having a great day, great week thus far. I'm getting ready to start your reading. By the way, guys, I was going to do an all signs love, but I got so tired last night. I ended up doing the first three. I just ended up breaking them up by elements. Okay, so I've done the fire, I've done the earth. Earth is actually uploading right now. So if you are Cancer, I'm sorry, so if you are Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus, that should be uploaded here shortly. Um, what else? I've done fire signs. I posted those late last night. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm going to do Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio next, and then, of course, the air signs as well. I'm going to finish all those today. I do have a 3-hour break. So I wanted to jump in here and get y'all a collective reading as well. See what Spirit has for y'all today. Thank you guys as always for all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes, guys. I really do appreciate you. All the beautiful energy that you add to the channel for sure. All right, let's see what is going on here. The lovers. Okay, well, this might end up being a love reading too, it looks like. Somebody might know something is coming here with this High Priestess energy. Could be hidden here. Lover situation could literally be hidden here, or is it? We have the Will card coming out in reverse. Something maybe is not moving. Something may seem like it's not moving as well, but someone could very well suspect something behind the scenes here. Somebody's energy is helping another person to evolve. Look at that. Might be literally pulling this person out of a metaphorical hole in a sense, okay? Maybe this person's gotten themselves in a jam or been stuck in a hole. Now, let me just say this to y'all. This does not mean that this has to be coming together, although it very well could, as we know. This could mean that you're helping somebody, okay? You're sparking some kind of awakening. You're teaching someone here so that they can get themselves out of another situation. This could be, you know, some contract that you guys have together that you were supposed to do in this lifetime. Somebody here definitely is highly intuitive here, very much so connected with the divine here in this priestess energy. But with the will not turning, maybe this is why you're having to help them, because things have not been turning. They haven't been moving ahead here. But I also feel like for some reason that has to do with the relationship here. I do see Eastern skies here, so there's definitely a need for somebody here to take their mask off here and really realize all the magic that is going on behind, all the possibility that is going on behind whatever this fallacy has been that they've been living. Okay, this is very false. All right, this is the persona that they've put out to the rest of the world, but we can clearly see there's so much more potential, so much more possibility behind this mask, right? So it is beginning to get chipped away here. You may actually be helping people or a person to, yeah, to open up here, to come out of some kind of hole. Somebody's definitely gotten themselves into something is what I feel. Let's keep going. All right, Spirit, what else here for the collective? Manifest your miracle. Okay, beautiful. Face the music. What else? Head in the clouds. Look at this. I think this has been the problem here. So you're obviously a light unto others. This is like a fairy. You see her? I mean, she's sitting there. She got a magic wand in her hand. Okay. It's funny that we're seeing the stars that were coming behind. What did I do with that? Yeah, coming behind the eastern skies here, because this person is just, you know, it's stardust here, right? And so we're seeing the star as well in her hand here. So you're helping other people. You're helping people either wake up or come out of, you could be helping them come out of, I feel like it's awakening to some kind of destiny, or something here about the lovers, though. These are people who've had their head in the clouds, or maybe it's just one person here. I feel like it's people. You're helping people that have been stuck here. And maybe it's been in some lover situation. It could very well be someone else who you have, like I said before, some kind of contract with. It could be a soul, a very deep, loving soul connection here as well. Remind me to tell y'all this. I need to tell y'all this story about what happened recently, because it's kind of, it's really symbolic to kind of what I'm talking about here, and how energies remain even after the body is gone. I'm sure most of you know that, but when you, I mean, I experienced that so vividly, especially with people that passed, just like they're still here, and it's just so crazy what happened recently. Anyway, I'm going to share that with you later. I don't want it to interfere with the reading, but I think I'm telling you that to say that obviously soul contracts are very real. And even though a person leaves or passes or whatever, you still have that connection. And when you come in, you may not know why you're connecting with someone, or why you feel such a need to help them, or why you're so impactful in their life, or they're so impactful in yours. But it's because of that. You already knew this coming in. We come into this three-dimensional type living, and we don't remember all that stuff. And I don't think it is for us to remember, but you are drawn to that soul, okay? You got somebody here, maybe several people, that have their head in the clouds here, okay? And you're trying to help them come literally out of a hole that they've been in, and to really step into their power here. These are people that need to face the music as well in their life, or a specific person here that needs to face the music in their life. Okay, maybe why they've done the things they've done, maybe how they've managed to get themselves in this, how to actually come out of it. You are the teacher. You're the one that's kind of waving this magic wand. That's what I get. And whatever that magic wand is, maybe it's that you're conveying knowledge, or you're helping them to heal, or you're being a good friend. You know, it's something about something about your energy, or something that you are doing to help this person. I do think some shifts or changes are coming as a result of this. Okay, I was going to put these back, but I'm being told to get one more. Yeah, third eye blind. Because this person is trying to cover their eyes, and their third eye is trying to open everywhere. This person is trying to, I'm telling you, you're helping to transform people. That's exactly what's happening here. You're helping to transform people. All right. And maybe people are resistant to that, or maybe they've been trying to sleep through it. Look at them. Think about when you lay back and you put your hand over your eyes, and you're just like, you know, I just want to rest. I want to relax, whatever. And you got your third eye trying to open all around you and trying to get you to transform here. You've been dealing with somebody sleepy here, or maybe several people here that are figuring out that they've kind of been sleeping through life. Okay. How interesting. Yeah, you're definitely waking some people up here. This is what I feel. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to see what this is about for you guys. Spirit, for the collective, please. What's going on in this energy, please? Okay. Could be talking to a Scorpio energy. All right. Somebody who's very emotionally mature, very balanced, very intuitive, compassionate person is what I feel. You could be an empath. You could be highly supported here. Also see Sag energy as well. You're a teacher. You are somebody who impacts the lives of others. You could very well be a counselor as well here. You're helping people. That's what I get. And you do a lot of this through your own intuition, through your own energy. And I really feel like this is a purpose for you. You know, the thing about you is you're a pretty fearless person. What's crazy about this energy is one is kind of very calm and reserved, which is beautiful. And one is very fiery and passionate, also beautiful, because it takes that kind of tenacity, that kind of energy. Okay, I feel like to do what you're doing here. You're definitely taking a different route, I feel like, than other people. You're waking somebody up here, and I feel like you might be helping several people here for some reason. Yeah, this is the path I feel like that you've chosen. Love how I get so many high vibe readings for you guys. Yeah, I feel like this is the path that you've chosen here because maybe you feel like, man, maybe you feel like there's a general discontent here. All right. People aren't really happy. People could be staying stuck. They could be kind of heavy in apathy here. They're just not really living life, if that makes sense. Okay. They're just kind of existing through life. Look at this. God is literally like, here you go. Here's something. She's like, nah, I'm good. Okay. It's the person that's in the hole, right? Yeah, but look at this. You're helping to ignite feelings and new emotions with them, an appreciation for self, an appreciation for life, self-love, because that's where it all begins, right? Yeah, I think that, I wonder if this is a particular person or one person that looks, something, I'm telling you, you're waking somebody up. You're definitely waking something up. And this is so interesting that that card is about exploitation. Oh my God, do I ever talk about that? Okay, because I do feel that that's kind of the atmosphere that we live in, right? Everybody's out for what they can get. There's a lot of poor decisions I feel like being made. People make, you know, their decisions based on their own self-interest, regardless of who it seems to hurt anymore. It's a lot of greed and chauvinism. It's just crazy, right? And we're starting to see that actually more and more. I'm mind blown that it's coming out in this reading here. Somebody is about, they're very intelligent, number one, very honest, very fair. They are definitely about justice, maybe righting wrongs or helping people to redirect their life in a sense and be very strong, to step into their power. I don't know if you have one person in particular that you are around. Maybe this is just in, I do feel like this is kind of in a general sense here. Because you see a lot of time being wasted is what it looks like. You're seeing a lot of time being wasted. Maybe you're seeing a lot of possibility that's being wasted with people. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because this could be my reading. Okay. All right, let's keep going. All right, Spirit, what else? What does the collective need to know? That's just cracking me up. Yeah, you also have a lot of eyes on you, it looks like. So people are definitely paying attention. People, you know, for whatever reason, they're paying attention to you. They're watching you in some way. Respecting, I guess, what you're doing. You could be a leader of sorts too. By the way, you could be doing this in any capacity, just so you know. You don't have to be, you know, a healer in the healing field. You don't have to be a medium. You don't have to be, I mean, you could be doing anything, right? You could be shining shoes for that matter and just touching people's lives. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, I think you're getting some kind of respect here. You also come across as a person that's very controlled and, you know, you're living life really by your own terms here, but there's something here about your control and your discipline. All right. You've been able to take charge of your own life is what I'm getting here and move on maybe from some very tough times of your own here. Huh. So you could have been through your own battles and maybe you're taking this opportunity to use that to assist other people in some way. I definitely can see here 5 of Cups in reverse tells me that you found some kind of peace and contentment and acceptance in your own life. You've been through your own period of self-forgiveness. Good for you. Okay. You could have recovered from something or been through some sort of recovery, drugs, alcohol, an accident, you know, injury, anything like that. Financial recovery as well. You could have also, see this, that's why I think you've taken a different path here, because this could show you as well, you could have been like a workaholic here in the past, only focused on the hustle, the grind, kind of getting ahead. It's interesting because we also saw the King of Pentacles in reverse. I almost feel like I'm dealing with somebody who lived this life. Okay, you lived it and now you have healed and you've seen the light and now you're bringing justice, you know, to other people. And I feel like that is happening in a way of helping them to wake up and heal themselves so that they don't have to continue to live whatever this was. I mean, this fallacy or live in the darkness here. This is deep. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's some kind of, you want people to be able to find some kind of emotional stability, but also let them know that harmony it can be reality, okay? This is about deep emotional fulfillment here. This is about alignment, okay? Feeling loved, feeling supported here. That is interesting. If this is a person, I said that before, if this is a person that you're actually helping here, I'm being redirected here. You're trying to get people unstuck. You're trying to get people are feeling unstuck. They're feeling powerless, you know, but they're not. Okay. And I think that this is all self-imposed prison. Okay. They've done this. This is within their own thoughts here. They have very limited thoughts. And you know what? That's through their own conditioning. And I hate to say that's by design, but if you want to look at this in broader terms, as I'm kind of seeing this, and some of you, not all, I know, will actually understand that. A lot of my collective will already know that, because I can see that you guys are higher thinkers for sure. But once you start to really see the truth, you're going to realize it's not just right here in my vicinity. It is much bigger than that, and it's actually by design. Okay, now I am in no way, shape, or form a conspiracy therapist, a conspiracy theorist. Although I will admit, okay, that I've seen some of them come to be, especially more so lately. So I'm just going to say this is what I'm seeing all over this reading for whatever reason. Okay, we're starting to see that it's much bigger. All right. And I think you are helping people to kind of wake up, to get themselves out of this hole, this self-imposed prison that maybe they have kept themselves stuck in, this kind of small version of themselves when they're so much bigger than that. Help them to manifest something different in their life. Okay. I think you're dealing with people as well that may already have a lot of inner conflict here. Okay. Yeah, you could be dealing with people that are generally, I just feel like these are people that are confused. You know what? It's so, all right. I feel like I have to keep talking because it's your reading, but this is so easy for me to see what is happening here. You have people that have literally feel like they're just kind of existing in life. They're at a bit of a stalemate here. Okay, they're not really moving through life. Life is social media. There's no real contact or maybe touch, maybe real love. You know, people are becoming skeptical. It's that sort of stuff right there. It's just not the reality of this. I mean, that is what's going on around there, but we can choose to engage or disengage at any point. That's what I feel like is happening here. It's almost like helping people to feel more connected, to change what is going on internally so that they can make different decisions and obviously get some kind of different results here and manifest their own miracles in life. Showing people that they are actually more in control than they think that they are actually creating. Helping them to get their head out of the clouds. What you're seeing and what is actually real, what is possible, are two completely different things. Wow. Okay. Let me see what this is about. I'm going to pull some archetypes, I think, on this one because that's good. That's pretty deep here. So, Spirit, what are we talking about here? The archetypes. Okay. Child eternal, yeah. Determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. You cannot make this up. Look at this. You're dealing with a lot of people here who felt stuck. They felt like they weren't growing, okay? Some of them could have even been very dependent on other people, even just for security or physical security type reasons here. You're helping people to see things differently, okay? With fresh eyes. Understand the possibilities I feel like that lie within them too. I do have the Lover card here. We had the Lovers actually starting the reading here. All right. I think a lot of people put all right, I think a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on love and what they don't have and stuff like this, and they forget to self-love. That's not at all what this card is about, but that is definitely what I'm getting here. You could also have someone that is watching you as well, that you have helped to come out of a situation like that. You're helping them to grow, to see things very differently here, and this could be a lover here. Somebody who has a lot of passion and devotion for you, or someone who wants to be a lover. Oh, Spirit. Look at that, trickster. Okay, so you could have someone around you, and maybe this is also from a larger context of what I'm getting here. You could see the world like this. Trickster, people who just strictly manipulate people. What you see is not what you get, right? So manipulating others, all right? A lot of duplicity that could be happening. Not feeling like people are genuine or legit in some way. Dilettante here. This trickster could actually be the one who is the dilettante here, and maybe this is what you feel like people are, all right, in general. You could actually have someone around you, or maybe you know this person that you're pulling out of the hole too, or whoever that is. They could have people or persons around them too that are pretty pretentious, okay? They could be portraying themselves to be something that they're really not, even to have a deeper knowledge than they really do. I'm definitely dealing with somebody who has become a bit apathetic, I feel like, in their own life, or at least is seeing it as that way, like, you know, everything is moving, but I'm not moving. Does that make sense? Like I'm watching all this stuff online, maybe I'm watching social media, you know, but things aren't really changing in my life. This is a person too that may have developed some trust issues. And honestly, this is pushing somebody here to wake up. And this is what I feel like you might be highlighting for other people too, maybe just through your energy. And I say that because, I mean, let's be honest, nobody really changes when they're comfortable, right? I mean, nobody ever woke up blissed out. I certainly have not, and been like, oh my God, I feel so amazing. I feel so connected. I think I'm going to go do some shadow work, right? Nobody does that, you know? So I think the days of kind of sweeping things under the carpet have to be over, if I'm being honest, okay? People need to be uncomfortable. That is how we shift and change. That is when we begin to look for answers, all right? And so somebody is seeing, or you're helping people see potentially here that, you know, there's so much more to all of this. So much more to all of this. I'm dealing with a light worker, hands down. Yeah, pioneer here. Okay. So you have a passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Okay. Yeah. You've already lived this life here. You could have been given your willpower. You know, you understand. You've lived this. That's why you're helping other people, I think, to come into this understanding, to wake them up, to get them out of their own self-imposed prisons here with whatever you're doing here. Maybe you're speaking, counseling. Maybe you're helping them at work. You know, like I said, you could be shining shoes. You could be, you know, making their hamburger. I don't really know. But the bottom line is whatever you're saying, doing, your energy is helping other people. In a big way here. You feel like you've lived it. You know that you've already given your willpower to like an external authority, okay? Because maybe you feared making your own decisions, okay? Or you just felt like that is the way things go. You know, you grow up, you go to school, you get a job, you know, working for someone else. You follow those rules, you take their benefits, blah, blah, blah. You know, even if you are miserable doing it. But that's not the case here. I have a Don Juan here as well. That's interesting because I have the lover and the Don Juan here. And that's kind of how we started with the lovers as well. You got somebody here who, look, this might be a partner for you. I mean, I hate to put it that way, but this could definitely be a significant partnership for you here. Somebody that sees you as someone who is definitely, I don't know if you've changed yourself here with Child Eternal. You definitely see the possibility in all things here. This could have been someone that you were with before that came in towards you, of course, as some kind of Don Juan here. This connection was together for a reason. That's what I'm getting. This is definitely a higher connection here. All right, I think that this person is in love with you. And honestly, they could even be a bit obsessive about you. Definitely a lot of passion, I feel like, when it comes to you. You know, if this is not someone you've been with, this can be someone as well that is recognizing you, or someone who wants to be with you, that generally has these kind of traits, okay? They're a bit of a player, a bit of a Don Juan here. And they know that they're seductive, right? And maybe that's the way they've been in the past, but they know that they can't approach you in that way. What's the female version of a Don Juan? I have a feeling she wouldn't have such a nice name. We'll have to give her a name. All right. So you might be helping this person to wake up as well, pulling them out of some kind of hole as well. Yeah. Yeah, you're a light worker. Okay. You've been spending a lot of time here. You've done some time here, spending time on your own inner life here. All right. Maybe you focus a lot on creativity, but definitely connecting with the divine here. Wow, look at this. This is actually beautiful because I think what you're doing in this Thief card, I'm going to look at the light attribute here, is that you shed light on the potential wealth that is within that can never be stolen from an individual. I love this because I think what we have are individuals, or one individual in particular, that is looking. I do feel you're a light worker and you're helping someone to connect the dots here. We have someone here that looks at life and relationships, and all of this is just kind of, life is moving, but why are we really here? And it's just liars and thieves and people who want to hurt you and stuff like that. And you know, where's the real fulfillment in this life? And you're helping people to rediscover, I think, and awaken to the truth, not only of their potential, but also to their own self-love. Yeah, because I really think that a lot of people here could have actually shut down. You know, this could be about how like I said, one person or persons, you know, shut down because they're just like, well, this is just what it is. And I'm just here to do my time. But life is not here to just do your time. Life is here to be lived fully, completely. Okay, there's a lot to learn. I get that. But if once we become more accountable for ourselves, I feel like the lessons get quicker and quicker and quicker. All right. And because we're getting them, that's what I'm trying to say. All right. We're wiser, so we're getting them so much quicker. It makes the journey so much better, so much easier. Okay. So you're letting people know, listen, yeah, maybe those things have happened to you, but there's more so going on within you. Remember, what did I do with this card? Oh, here it is right here. There's more going on behind the scenes here than you see. Rip off that mask, that persona, what you think is real, what you think you have to present out to the world, because look at all this star power behind you. Look at all of this, okay? You have the whole universe within you. You don't even know it. Yeah. Don't allow yourself to be the victim or feel like the victim, or let feeling like, you know, you've been left behind or overlooked in some way stifle your progress. That's just not the case. You have the power to change things. Look at this. Yes. I'm telling you, you're a light worker. The Avenger here, you desire to balance the scales, right? You desire to balance the scales here. This is about justice. This is about somebody that does things because it's the right thing to do. They're righteous, okay, on behalf of society, okay, or even oneself here. This is someone who is definitely using what they have learned to help other people come out of their self-limited beliefs and mindsets, digging them out of a hole, basically. And I'm going to be honest with you, when we start to think something, you know, your thoughts are very powerful. I talk about this literally all the time, how powerful the mind is. Okay, we get ourselves into places of depression, and, you know, we kind of talked about that a little bit before. You know, it is definitely negative thoughts and a lot of depression, helplessness, sometimes feeling powerless. I think you are helping people to see something very different. And to be honest with you, just so we're all clear here, the reason, even if this is about the world or one's life by itself, the reason we see those things is because we, you know, because of the way things were designed. I'm just going to say it that way, okay? We've seen it for so long. We know that things are that way, and we just kind of accept them, and then it begins to tear at us mentally until we begin to shift and change. Once you start to shift and change, and you start to clear out a lot of your own I'll just say they're self-perceived kind of notions about the way things are, you'll begin to see things clearly, and you're not going to have a lot of judgment on them, and they're not going to have this power over your life the way that they do right now. You can have a happy life despite what's going on around you. Look at Nelson Mandela was in freaking prison, okay, for how long? And the guy came out enlightened. I'm sure he was not in the best, situation to have that happen. And there's so many stories of that. It does begin in the mind. Somebody here is trying to help other people to really grow and evolve, and to rid, I think, these concepts that are keeping them limited, and honestly keeping them away from what they truly desire and know that they deserve. Wow, deserve. So maybe it is about deservability too. So maybe don't feel like you deserve that in some way. But the thing is, your soul is always pushing you. I'm sorry, this is turning into a whole coaching session, but I feel it, so I'm going to say it. It is pushing you. Your soul is always pushing you. And your emotional guidance system is there for a reason. It is there to teach you. All right, it's there to show you, you know what, this doesn't feel right for you because it's out of alignment with you. You got to change your focus so we can move you towards something that feels better. You should always be moving towards something that feels better, a little better, a little better, a little better, until that becomes your main vibration. And then we have the shapeshifter, which is about navigating through different levels of consciousness and the ability to see potential in everything. I'm trying to tell you, be the rebel, okay? You have so much possibility within yourself. You may not even know this, okay? Because this world, all right, and all the BS that is out here, especially the way that we're inundated with social media and everything like that, okay? I think has conditioned us in a way that it can be difficult to see through the murkiness, but you can. If you're ready for this, I say it all the time, when you're ready, the teacher will appear. If you are ready for something like this, it's time to start taking that seriously and taking control. Be the rebel, all right? Be ready to challenge something. Be ready to challenge the norm, to even go out on your own path if you need to, okay? You need to start rejecting things that don't really serve your inner needs. And yes, that may also mean purging from other things, okay, that are not good for you, things that are unhealthy, that take you down this rabbit hole, so to speak. All right, I'm going to get some of these. So if I have a teacher here, I have many teachers here, is what I feel like. All right, many people, and I say teachers, like I said before, whether you are actively teaching, which you could be counseling, but just being out there with others and using the wisdom that you've gained, that you've gleaned in some way to assist other people. First of all, I appreciate you so much because I know that you're rare and I know what it takes to get there. But also, I think that, I just feel like you're doing good work. I think you need to hear that. What you're doing does make a difference in whatever way, even if you're just being a freaking good and loyal person to other people, right? Don't ever be afraid to convey some of your knowledge, though, to others, because even if you don't think they want to hear it, there's some reason why you're being prompted to do so. And I'm going to tell you, I have learned, especially along my journey, even in just doing investments, everybody is wanting something. Everybody is looking for something to help them feel better, to help them change in a sense, because their eyes just light up if I start talking energy or anything like that, okay? People know that there's something else, and they just want to know what it is. Okay, so you can actually be that pivotal point that kind of guides them in a direction towards their self, okay? Because we're all just journeying back to ourself, right? Bees, look at that. Virgo energy here. So this shows me somebody here that is, you know, this is going to bring a lot more cooperation in one's life here. It can be some hard work, but there's so much sweetness at the end of it all. So whoever this is for, hopefully stay focused in what you're doing here. You're going to have some really sweet results is what I'm getting. Yeah, look at this. This is about building as well. We have a house here, structured, feeling comfortable and very stable here. Again, I feel like this is about getting back to who we are. All right, that's Taurus energy right now. That's Taurus energy right there. All right. So I definitely feel like this is about coming home to oneself here. Yeah. And it is a commitment, you know. Taurus energy, again, this is the commitment, all right? I talked about contracts before as well, things that are done in the spiritual realm is what I'm saying. I don't feel like I'm talking to, obviously this is involving people here, but I'm just saying it all starts in the spiritual realm. I think this does have to do with some kind of agreement that was made or some kind of commitment that was made, contracts, right, that were made here in the spiritual realm as well. You have to really make a promise to yourself that you're going to do this work, that you're going to stay committed, right, that you deserve happiness, that you deserve this sweetness. Yeah. You also have to be willing to abruptly cut off, if necessary, and sudden or remove anything, clear out anything that does not serve you anymore. Libra energy. Crossroad here. So I feel like there's Libra energy again. I do feel like, star on the bottom, listen, I feel like you have a decision to make, okay? Somebody, this is about, so who am I talking to? Am I talking to the teacher or actually the person? Maybe both, okay? You have a decision to make, okay? How you're going to handle this, what your choice is going to be. Do you want to continue life the way it's been, you know, or do you want it to be better? Do you want it to be happier? Do you want to have impact on other people here? You no longer have to live your life like it's at some kind of freaking impasse that you have no control over, because that's just not true. And there may be some hesitation here as well, because I feel like a lot of people go, well, I don't know everything. And nobody knows everything, okay? That's what life is about. It's like a freaking school for us, right? We're always learning, educating ourselves, you know, getting a bit wiser, moving forward, and hopefully using that to help others. And then I saw the star card here on the bottom here. Okay. You could be getting some kind of recognition for whatever the work is that you are doing here. But not only that, it's, you know, this could be recognized by particular people. It could also just be sheer appreciation. But ultimately, I feel like this is about helping other people to heal, using what you know for impact upon others. It's Aquarius energy here for progress in humanity, to be fair. Now, other things can be realized as well, because I absolutely know that the way that I started the reading was about some kind of light worker. Somebody here is going to be realizing some goals as well of their own, but I feel like in just ensconcing themselves and doing the work and helping other people in their own self-realization to an extent. I don't even think it's about the fame here. This could definitely be fame, but I don't think it's about that. I think that it's just going to come, this appreciation, this respect, and could very well be some kind of recognition as well. But it's just because you're doing what you love and what you feel like you're called to do. And I do feel you are called to do this. This is your purpose. All right, guys. Wow. I don't know what to say. I'm going to leave it right there. Praying this resonates with all of you, honestly, okay, in one way or the other. You can always make a decision to have a different life. Just remember that. You can. It's within your power. All right, guys, I will see you very soon. Have a good day. Bye.